Hello everybody and welcome to another mystery box function challenge. In the purple mystery box there is some math and your challenge is to figure out what it is. You can use the link in the description if you'd like to try this out on your own, and when you've got an idea, come on back and see if we get the same thing. All right, let's start with a 0. Okay, 0 gives us 0. How about a 1? Okay, 1 is giving us not a number, and most often we get that kind of error when we have square roots of negative numbers. I put in a positive number there, so I don't know exactly what's going on there. But let's try some more. Also not a number. Let's go way out. Okay, so it looks like none of these positive numbers are defined, and so maybe we've got a square root of a negative x or something like that. Let's go over to the negative. So let's put in a -1. Okay, now we're getting something. And how about a -2? Okay, -3. And I'm going to put in a -4. Yeah, so that's what I was expecting there. You can start to see the shape of the square root function. It's upside down and reflected across the x-axis. So usually the square root shape is this tapering curve over here, but we were down in the third quadrant instead of in the first quadrant. And that happens, that sort of reflecting this 180 degrees or about the origin, when you have a negative sign inside and a negative sign outside. I don't think that's the only thing that's going on. Actually, I'm going to write this function over here. So I think we've got a negative sign on the outside. I'll leave some room, and a negative sign on the inside. I also think there's a multiplier here. The reason I say that is because when I put in -1, we got out a 2. So what I'm thinking is we're multiplying this by 2. But let's take this guess and see if it works for some other values. -4 would be a good one to put in here. So a -2 times the square root of a -4. So a -4 is a +4. That's good. Then we can take the square root of that, which is 2. So we get -2 times 2, and that's -4. Let's maybe predict. What if we put in a negative, well, let's put in a -9. So -2 times the square root of -9. So -9 is a +9. Square root of that is 3. So -2 times 3, that's -6. So if I put in a -9, we should get out a -6. So let's try that. -9 and -6. So I think we've got this. I'm going to reveal, yeah, -2 times the square root of a -x, and let's graph that as well. You get that tapering curve. It's a little taller because it's multiplied by 2, and then it's upside down and reflected across the y-axis as well. Well, how did that go for you? Did you think square root? Let me know. Thanks, everybody.